Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Monday night. We're not live, although we are live. Hey guys, we're cooking some crappie. We got a bunch of crappie this afternoon out on the lake. I want to show you something kind of cool that you're gonna like when you're cooking crappie. So check this out. Got a regular big fillet with a big V in it. If I roll this in cornmeal and I fry it, it's gonna be one fillet. I'm gonna show you something that I started doing about 10 years ago that makes fish just taste better. You'll take your thumb, and if you'll punch a hole in it, a couple of holes, and then rip it apart, just like that right there, you have all these fraily little edges on there. I'm going to take one more piece, I'm going to put a hole in it right there, I'm going to pull it apart. I've got 3 pieces that have all these tiny little fraily edges, and what happens is, when I roll these in cornmeal, and I put these in here with these little edges, you know what's going to happen? They're going to roll up into little curlicues, and they're going to get real crispy on the edges. And it's kind of a texture thing. And it just makes the fish, in my opinion, taste just that much better. If you like the edges to be real crispy, but you like the inside, the middle part of your fillet to be nice and succulent and kind of, you know, juicy, you get the best of both worlds, getting the edges real crispy and rolled up like a curlicue, and then that middle section's nice and, I don't know, thick and really nice and juicy. So give it a try. It might work pretty good. I can't wait to eat this crappie.
No, me either.
I'm dying to eat it.
So, all right, so let's tell him. So he doesn't use tongs. He uses 2 forks. So you just put it in there. How long before you flip it?
I'm just gonna honestly, you know, the biggest mistake people make when they cook fish, they overcook it. So normally if I'm cooking this fish, I'm gonna cook it, you know, a little bit more oil than this. Oh man, look at that piece right there. It's got wings on it right there on the side. Those wings are gonna roll up. It's just gonna be great. I don't know, I'll cook this crappie 4 or 5 minutes at the most. And then it'll be ready to pull out.
So all we have in here is cornmeal.
Cornmeal, salt, and pepper.
So Aunt Jemima's cornmeal. And, did I say that right? Yeah, I did. And salt and pepper. And that's it. And that's all we ever put on our fish.
And I'll salt it on the way out again.
Sorry for my messy kitchen, but hey, Mike. Oh, look at the little curlicues he's talking about.
Yeah, look at those little curlicues on the edges. And
hey,
you get
Roy.
that, and you get that by punching holes in it and pulling it apart. You actually want to tear the fish. You don't want to cut it. If you cut it with a knife, it doesn't work. It's got to be done.
Is y'all's mouths watering like mine? Because I'm like, so yummy. We did have some of Mike Thompson's blackened fish the other night, last Tuesday.
Look at that.
And it was delicious.
Here, I'm taking this right here, and I'm just pulling it apart. Look at all these edges I'm getting. I'm getting all these funky edges on the side of that fish. That's gonna, look at this one. This one looks like the Joker. Looks like
looks like a chicken.
It looks like a chicken or like a dead dove shot. This right here, these little edges, these little wings are gonna roll up, and they're gonna be real up. Okay, let's see who's calling right now. Who do y'all think it is?
Your dad.
I'm gonna say, oh, it's my dock guy.
Okay. All right, guys. You gonna get that or no? No.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Okay, good. Yeah. All right. So how long total? 4 minutes? 5 minutes total?
Yeah, at the most 5 minutes. Yeah, you just don't want to overcook these. And you know, if you like your fish, you know, real crispy, cut it thinner. You know, you just don't want to overcook your fish. That's all.
Yeah, and we never use whole fillets, no matter what the fish. If it's sand bass or especially like hybrid or catfish, we don't use a whole fillet. We always rip it up like this and cook it up.
If you've never tried it before, give it a try. Take your fish and rip them. It doesn't have to be crappie. It can be striper, white bass, you know, trout, whatever it is you're used to cooking.
All right. Hope y'all enjoyed this little fish tutorial. We're going to eat it, though. You have a good night. Bye.